There's a growing phenomenon of girls who treat their boyfriends like walking tripods. They're called the boyfriends of Instagram, and essentially they're just servants who take photos of their girlfriends for Instagram constantly. It's a never-ending cycle of creating content for other men to consume on your girlfriend's social media profile. And it kind of became a larger conversation because this video went viral of a bunch of boyfriends simultaneously taking photos of their girlfriends at this scenic infinity pool here.
Let's watch this clip here.
Christ.
They're everywhere. It's a plague. You can't escape it.
Are they hot at least?
I mean, I would assume so.
Oh my God.
And they're all over the place. The caption says they don't want a partner, they want a cameraman. And it's never been more true.
Yeah. This article that you sent me was really, really interesting. It says, we've all seen it. A guy taking pictures of his girlfriend or wife, getting down on the floor, adjusting to find the right angles and lighting. She takes the phone and checks through the photos, isn't happy, and he tries again.
Yes, your boyfriend isn't your cameraman. Quote, her need for me to catalog her life is slowly draining my soul. And I just think, you know, you gotta stand up for yourself. If you're just living like a servant for your girlfriend's social media posts, you should just grow a pair and either stop doing that or leave her.
Listen,
Simple solution.
In times like these, sometimes we must reach back to ancient wisdom. I believe it was Plato that said, G's up, hoes down. And there's a lot of wisdom in that.
Yeah. Yep. And
This has become normal now, even enough so that we have articles about the Instagram husband revolution, men's magazines providing tips on how to take a photo of your girlfriend. Meanwhile, girls are told don't date boys who won't take pictures for your Instagram.
That's insane!
And taught how to train an Instagram boyfriend. He is the key to documenting your life, growing your brand.
She's not a boyfriend. She's not a girlfriend. She's a brand now. Men, there's a way you can get revenge. Start a car YouTube channel and make her film your videos.
It needs to be a two-way street.
Yes, have your own hobby and force her to or teach her how to hold a flashlight like your dad and yell at her when she can't hold it properly.
Gentlemen, this is a street we shall not cross. Okay? Not only do I think that you should never take first thirst trap pictures of your lady, you should never take pictures of women, period.
Ever?
Ever. And I shall expand upon this. If you're in a friend group and you're having a jovial time and someone hands you the camera to like capture these memories forever, there is a deeper message that they're sending you. They're telling you, hey, of this group, you are the least important. And I would like you to record this memory without you. Never take that offense. Be like, give that camera to someone else. Can I say WHORE?
I guess.
Whore!
Whore.
Do not make me take pictures of you.
It gets worse, though. It says not just how to train your Instagram boyfriend, how to thank them properly.
Thank you for going on adventures with me to find the perfect spot to take a photo. And there's also, just like influencers in the wild, there's an entire Instagram page dedicated to boyfriends of Instagram who are dedicated to capturing this phenomenon.
Here's one.
Absolutely horrendous. And by the way, I just found it funny that this guy, you know, being the unwitting participant, also asked someone to take a picture of him.
Like Dave Smith and Ezra Miller had a kid.
Oh, true, actually. I didn't notice that.
By the way, you can ask, I have receipts. You can ask my wife on Twitter, does Dane take pictures? And she'll begrudgingly tell you, like, sigh, no.
Even Jay-Z is not immune to this phenomenon.
All social strata are affected by the boyfriends of Instagram
Everyone
It's an
can
epidemic.
be guilty of it. I like this one. This guy's forced to ride a jet ski while filming his girlfriend.
It does look kind of fun, though.
Listen, maybe if they're looking cute,
and never do this.
Oh, well, that's just
definitely never do that.
amaranth levels.
If if you're on a vacation, she's looking cute, she's being nice, like take a picture. That's harmless. But to accentuate her body and you taking a picture and being complicit to that is a level of cuckoldry that I personally do not engage, and I suggest no one engages. And you know what? Sometimes our ladies need a stern talking to. A stern one. It was like, what the fuck do you want me to do right now?
Here's the reverse. Here's the woman.
Oh, she's taking his thirst trap.
Yes.
Interesting.
Stand up for yourself, kings. Watch this. They go back. She goes back. She's like, let me refresh her.
This is more permissible.
I mean, that looks like she's a paid photographer.
Also,
I mean, I
You
can
got
hope.
the backpack
I can
on, yeah.
hope.
This is more permissible because selfies of any kind by men are very unbecoming.
True.
And I frown upon this deeply. No exceptions.
The camera steals your soul. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
They talk about how the boyfriends never get it right. And then women, right? They'll go online and they'll bitch about it and completely emasculate the man.
I actually found a couple of confessional accounts from these boyfriends of Instagram. One said, I am having difficulty playing boyfriend of Instagram for my GF. Her father did a fantastic job of photographing her life since she was born. Maybe too good. Her need for me to catalog her life is draining my soul. I understand and enjoy taking pictures just as much as anyone else when it comes to dates, vacations, or food. I try my best to humor her since I know she enjoys getting photographed. But when we discuss the issue, she sums it up as, these are once-in-a-lifetime experiences and I should suck it up. And she wonders why we've been cooking more and I've been taking her on less dates. To help cope, I've thought of taking caffeine, Adderall, weed, MDMA, or just running into oncoming traffic. Anyone have healthier alternatives? She scolds me for taking bad pictures. So there was one story. Another one said, my girlfriend is obsessed with taking pictures, more than actually doing anything. Wherever we go, whatever we see, the first thing is giving me her phone so I can take pictures of her for Insta, which I don't even use, and then critiques the way I take them. She gets high off this stuff, and I absolutely hate it. It could be 10 to 20 minutes of picture taking and then scrolling through her pictures to find which ones are best. Is it just normal behavior these days? I feel like this is over the top and it bothers me, especially since I'm the one taking them and I don't enjoy it at all.
Gentlemen.
A few
Refuse.
quick pictures are okay, but when it turns into an impromptu photo session, it bothers me, and I feel like we do everything for strangers online for her to rack up likes. Whenever I say something, she gets upset and emotional. How do I work through this?
Be a man.
Here's the thing. Gentlemen, if you don't have the courage to just say, fuck off, this is one of those few examples where I will recommend weaponized incompetence. Just take the worst photos you can possibly take, and then when she says the photos are bad, say, I don't know, I don't get it. What are you doing? Like, just take a picture of yourself instead. Don't act like you don't even know how to turn the front-facing camera on.
Or you could just be honest,
Dude,
you could just be honest and say, I don't want to do this.
These guys aren't going to do that, though. These men will not do that.
Well,
Well, there's
suffer.
no helping them. There's no helping them.
Yeah.
Then they deserve what they're suffering
Then
through.
you are a camera bitch and take the picture nicely.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have the courage to do the mildest thing of being like, I can take your fucking picture.
I have to address it in the chat. Layla says, it's the skater's girlfriend effect. Yes! Okay. Men. Okay, so guys that skate will have their girlfriend film them skating. Never, ever in a million years would I ever subject anyone that I have ever dated to forcing them to come out and watch you skate. That's the worst possible thing you could do. And making them film you is undignified. It is.
So are they're making their girlfriends into Instagram girlfriends?
Yes, it's the men's version of the same thing. And like, it's
At least they're like, you're doing something impressive.
activity, yes.
You want to
Correct.
document it. Like, that's a little bit different than just like, hey babe, can you take photos of me in a bikini?
No, it is.
So that other men can ogle me on the internet.
I get it, and skating is very different. You're setting out to accomplish something that has an end goal, meaning like, but even then, there is such a thing as filming the right or the wrong way, right? True. And most of the time, no offense, ladies, the girlfriend isn't going to know how to film the clip properly. That's just the sad fact of the matter. Sorry. It's not sexist. It's just true. If they don't skate, they don't understand. Sure. This also doesn't apply if the guy and the girl both skate, though I've never understood couples who do the same sport. That doesn't make sense to me. I can attest
to this because I'm working on that Booney skate project, and we're having a lot of discussions about the technical aspects of filming that.
Yes. Like literally just no.
I think that these guys just need to grow a pair. They really need to just stand up for themselves. It's as simple as that.
Like seriously. And if any of you are here in chat, take this as divine inspiration of God through me to tell you, stop it. It won't get better. It's not this. There's only so long you can suck something up that is ruining your life. Like, it's the little things that add up. Don't take it.
It goes for more than just relationships, too.
Anything,
because, you know, I have friends who we've been friends for years. There are 0 pictures of us together because we're just having fun when we're together. And that's it doesn't even come across our minds.
And it depends on how active that partner is on social media. Right?
Sure.
Like that's there's one thing. It is one thing if you take a picture for your girlfriend or your boyfriend and they post on social media once in a while. It's a whole different thing if it's the type of person where every time they go out, the first thing they think of is how can we document this for.
Mm-hmm. Also, I think it's like a whole different beast if you're taking thirst traps.
Yeah, no,
of your girlfriend.
This is not
rather than just a nice photo
or
taking like Instagram booty pics.
Or if it's a photo of the two of you together,
totally
that's also
different.
not the same thing.
Totally different. And I think a lot of these guys, like the same mentality comes in with guys who, you know, allow their girlfriends to do OnlyFans or whatever. And they're like, I'm just doing this because I'm secure in my masculinity and I'm not threatened by other men looking at my girlfriend online, which is obviously just a massive, massive cope.
Yeah.
But yeah, these guys, they deserve to continue suffering in silence if they will not say something.
If you have taken the photo, gentlemen, where it's your girlfriend looking back and you're holding her hand and you've never been in any of the photos, you have been destroyed. Do not do that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's true. A lot of men have just been broken down.
Like that means
they have a broken will.
Be like before you ever post a picture of just me holding your hand, I better be in at least one of your photos.
Well, that's what they call a soft launch these days.
Oh, is that what that is?
It's a soft launch.
It's a soft launch. Okay.
So you like subtly imply that you're in a relationship before you do the hard launch of posting their face. And there are other, you know, people who post about, you know, should I break up with someone if they won't post me or whatever. And at that point, I think you're just placing way too much importance on content and publicity and branding when you're just people.
Most people don't care.
I have to fast up. I was in one of those, like when I was like 24, 25 or something. It was like, there's this term in Puerto Rico, it's called jevos, which basically means you're dating, but you're not willing to admit that you're taking the next step. And Is it
a situationship?
I mean, I guess that's the
the
terms the kids are using these days. But it was so unbecoming, and it felt so rude from both of us every time, because people would be like, oh, are you two together? And we'd be like, yeah, but no. And it's just so freaking weird to be with someone and acknowledging that you have something. Like, yeah, well, everything but, you know, the recognition and the responsibility and I don't know.
Why exactly was it like that?
I have no idea. Honestly, if I must confess, I think it was probably 70-30 my fault.
Okay. Yeah. I see.
And,
but it was a situationship.
Yeah.
Situations happen. I mean, I think that people are placing like zero importance on the meaning of marriage or getting engaged, and like way more importance on the image you project online of your relationship.
I think it's you know, just be completely transparent. At that time, I wanted like a girlfriend, a fiance, a wife, whatever, but I don't know. It's like giving into these like social things. Is like, oh, it's much cooler to be single and having people know that you're crushing it. And it's not like you're your heart and your soul desires more, and you're giving in to like social pressures that no one cares about, that no one even ultimately cares about. It's so stupid.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of people care. A lot of people care deeply about the images that they project.
No, but what I'm saying, like,
online,
ultimately people, like, they care about the image and the perception, but ultimately, like, people watching, the people that are perceiving you don't care because they're involved with their own thing.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.